ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at ILTV.tv and watch from any device. Now, as Hamas increasing its terrorism against Israel, world leaders increasingly taking aim at Hamas. The UK now announcing an amendment to its Terrorism Act of 2000. Joining now with the ranks of the EU, the United States, and Canada, the United Kingdom finally extending its terror group designation to all of Hamas, and not just Hamas's armed wing. British Interior Minister Priti Patel explaining that the current listing creates an artificial distinction between Hamas's military and political arms.
And today, I have laid an order in the United Kingdom Parliament to amend Schedule 2 of the Terrorism Act 2000 to prescribe Hamas in its entirety, including its political wing. Hamas has significant terrorist capability, including access to extensive and sophisticated weaponry, as well as terrorist training facilities, and it has long been involved in significant terrorist violence.
Furthermore, aside from standing against organizations that espouse hatred and incite violence, Patel saying that the new succinct delineation will empower the UK in its fight against malign actions abroad, like those of Iran, as well as fundamentalist anti-Semitism and bigotry at home.
This step will strengthen the case against anyone who waves a Hamas flag in the United Kingdom, an act that is bound to make Jewish people and the community feel unsafe. Anyone who supports or invites support for a prescribed organization is breaking the law. That now includes Hamas in whatever form it takes.
Israel, for its part, applauding the United Kingdom's decision, especially following the terror attacks in Jerusalem Sunday morning and on Thursday last week.
בבוקר כזה אפשר לשאוב תמיכה מהחלטתו של ראש ממשלת בריטניה, בוריס ג'ונסון, להגדיר את חמאס, גם את מה שמכונה הזרוע המדינית, כארגון טרור. עד כה רק הזרוע הצבאית הייתה מוגדרת כך. מעתה, גם אנשי הזרוע המדינית יהיו חשופים לאותן סנקציות בדיוק. זה משקף הבנה מבורכת, שאני מקווה שתחלחל לכל אירופה, על איך עובד ארגון טרור. אין רקטות ואין טרור בלי מעטפת מדינית, בלי גיוס כספים, בלי מכונת הסתה.
Meantime, speaking of an Iranian proxy, a surprising sight over the weekend. Iranians in massive and quickly growing numbers taking to the streets to protest against both the Ayatollah regime as well as the proxy terror groups that it supports. Groups like Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon and Syria, and the Houthis in Yemen. In fact, at one protest in Isfahan, initially sparked by angry farmers, thousands of demonstrators erupting into boos when the speaker wishes health upon Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Then shortly thereafter, chants of, "By cannon or by tank, the clerics must go," echoing forth. Analysts explaining that in no uncertain terms, Iranians are publicly calling for a people-led regime change.